Welcome to beautiful Kissimmee, Florida, where we are proud to bring you the NCCAA Soccer Championships. We'll start with the Division I ladies, and we welcome you inside the broadcast. I'm Kyle Rush, glad to have you alongside as Dallas Baptist gets set to take on Carolina University in this one. And it's a tale of two stories and how they've gotten here. Dallas Baptist have made a history of success as they've been in the NCAA tournament with regularity the past few seasons. They're in this tournament the first time since 2018, where they went to the title game. Meanwhile, Carolina University, led by their third-year head coach, as he has taken this Bruins team to this spot 2 years in a row, looking for their first goal and their first win in this tournament. They'll be led by a freshman goalkeeper in Jasmine Calhoun. As you take a look at the starter, she was brought in to learn and grow year one, but due to some other things happening, Erica Washburn, who was really, really good for them a couple years ago, she did not return. So therefore, insert the freshman, and she has been good in goal for the Bruins. 10 goals allowed, 20 saves in their games played in the fall so far. She will be tested here against an outstanding offense in Dallas Baptist. All they've done is have nearly 100 more shots than their opponent, and that is a big part due to some of their midfielder. Casey Parks, a senior among them. She started all 21 games during last year's campaign, where all Dallas Baptist did was go 17-1-3. 8 goals, 6 assists on her ledger. 41% of those shots were on goal, an all South Central region performer. So there are some of the key contributors that will take us through this one as we get set for the opening kick, and so happy to be here and have this championship here in Kissimmee, Florida. And at the end of the week, a champion will be crowned on Saturday. But the road starts here for both these teams coming in. Dallas Baptist, the 2-seed, and the Lady Bruins of Carolina University, the 7-seed. Lady Bruins in navy blue with sort of Carolina blue look in the numbers, and as you will see throughout the week, a throwback for them of sorts with their uniforms. They were formerly known as Piedmont International University and have embraced the school name and color change, but you'll see the Lady Bruins in their PIU colors for the last time at this tournament. Dallas Baptist sporting the white and red, and they will get the opening touch as we get set to go. Something to keep an eye on as we go throughout this one. Wind should be a bit of a factor, a bit breezy. As you're looking across the field, almost from behind the benches, across from right to left. We are underway. And it's Dallas Baptist with the first possession as the Patriots march forward across the mid. Looking to attack early and often, and right down the rail they go, looking for the cross. Nothing there, opportunity yet. And the defense being tested early for that of the Lady Bruins. Tactical work far side, now in front, and goes wide for a goal kick. So an early possession there, as he got it into position, but Martali couldn't quite get the crosser over. But shipped right back in there, going right back to work. Near side, and a good contest. The captain helps play it well. Cross in, and wide behind the net. Another goal kick as Dallas Baptist has had the pressure on early. Good work defensively from the Bruins. Ariana Gonzalez was down there. Now time to work again. Here come the Patriots looking for the cross, and again escorted out. And it'll be a Patriots throw. Delaney Schmidt triggers it, and Al Schmidt dances with it on the sideline, and it'll go the other way. So quick touch, and now Lady Bruins will try to advance forward and get it across the midfield stripe instead. Now here's a chance here for the Patriots right down the midfield stripe, and wanders a bit wayward for a goal kick, but that was a chance, nearly lightning in a bottle, as it fell at the feet of Melissa Jones, the senior midfielder from Round Rock, Texas. But eventually offside's called. Now they chip it far side, a foul. And now perhaps a chance for the Lady Bruins to create offense of their own as their defense holds strong through the first 3 minutes. As again played back to the keeper, a freshman keeper at that, but she's been solid, and boy, the upside, certainly something to marvel at if you're the Lady Bruins. Patriots, meanwhile, sent it in and too far, as they couldn't quite catch up to it down the far side. Making the run was Abigail Olmos. She couldn't quite get there to get the cross in, as Calhoun, the Jacksonville, North Carolina native, swing the far side. Now they'll try to work forward, looking to turn the corner. More Patriot pressure and a turnover. The Bruins this time with an answer, and squirts out back towards mid. Good challenge there near side. Perhaps this is the run that could put the Patriots on the board for the first time in the tournament. Cross comes, but cut off right there and sent back toward mid and cleared. Immediately chipped in again. And tactical passing alongside as they try to send in from the corner, and denied. And here's the set piece, our first corner of this 2020 championship. And to take it will be Casey Parks, their leading goal scorer so far, but she's also quite the weapon with the assist. Here's the cross, tacked into the far side, and the Patriots are on the board first. 1 for 1 on set pieces, as it fell beautifully in front of the net and then cashed in, as it's an early 1-0 Patriots lead. As you take another look, it was a beautiful ball sent in by Parks, the senior forward we mentioned. Assists have been a prowess of hers, and this Dallas Baptist offense strikes yet again. It was something they did with regularity a season ago, making a run into the NCAA Sweet 16. As they throw in far side. And again, it's the Patriots with significant pressure as it rolls out of the far side. Looking to turn and burn, so to speak, is now with the defender playing well up for the Patriots, looking for yet another run. And it's sent back out toward midfield. No counter, though. Just a clear for the Bruins, and they'll reset, as it'll be another Patriots throw. Possession so far has been all in favor of the ladies in red and white. Trying to change that, though. A run on the far side. And cut off, but a nice spurt as Alondria Ramon got possession of the ball, but now it's the Patriots right back to work. Looking to set up just inside the penalty area, chip back out, and they'll look to try to send yet another cross in, and miscommunication there as they weren't quite on the same page. And a little slip as well as Castellan slipped waiting for the ball from Morgan Black. And it'll be another goal kick coming. Mentioned the offense so far for Dallas Baptist. Going back to last year, there were only one of 8 teams in the nation to advance to the NCAA tournament in each of the last 6 years. You go back prior to that, they were in this championship where they lost in the final in overtime 2-1. The very experienced up the middle are the Patriots, and it's showing early. Looking for the near side run. And stripped of possession that time was Parks. And a challenge, it'll be a flow. The near side, and a nice challenge, Natasha Merriam pushing the pressure. And the Bruins trying to create an opportunity of their own and chip back toward the corner. It'll be another deep throw for the Bruins. Early 1-0 on a beautiful ball in from the corner. And the finish by Merrill as a 1-0 Patriot lead. This finish is also golden. Meredith Owie, the freshman, takes her crack at it and finds the back of the net. And it's 2-0. She had space right up the middle and delivered the goods from just outside the 18. And it is a quick 2-0 advantage for the Patriots. Bruins to play quickly here. Trying to create some offense of their own. Chip midfield. Looking there, quickly taking off the ball. As Ashley Merrill was there. Another look at that goal is Awe had all kinds of time. A freshman defender got a crack and took advantage. And now the Bruins chip it in deep for the first time. Really the first touch so far. And goalkeeper will be a story as Haley Brown got the start there for the Patriots. The freshman, 5'9", as she is replacing one of the best to ever do it for the Lady Patriots a season ago, and an all-conference performer. Mixed it up a little bit in the fall scrimmages at that position. Have the Patriots. But so far she's been challenged very, very little. The NCCAA network is powered by SCORE International. And happy to have you and them along board. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips. Pair your passion with the opportunity to share the gospel both internationally and domestically by joining SCORE on a short-term mission trip. Visit scoreintl.org/NCCAA to find out more. As Dallas Baptist quickly back to work in the attacking third, where they have enjoyed much of their time so far in the first 10-plus minutes. And more space to operate with now. Another chance perhaps chipped in, and a clear eventually comes by the way of Cameron Dubik, who's able to play it out. Dallas Baptist came in their 5 exhibitions. They have played well, but felt like this would be a test to see where they were when they go to the conference late in the spring. chance to get a national championship on the way. And again, they strip the Bruins of possession. Parks cut off initially, sent wide for a cross. Another ball in, and this time denied. Nice job defending on the work of the Bruins that time. And in to make it was the captain, Savannah Placey, the one to chip it outside. But another corner coming. Last time, Parks delivered with an assist on their first goal of the match. See what corner 2 brings. It's headed out, defended well initially. It got to the carpet and a battle for it and sent well over the bar. And it'll go back to the Bruins via goal kick. Good defense that time as they were the first to get the head on him. Aaliyah Rubio and to defend on that last corner. Worth noting too, Bruins are slightly working against the wind, and Parks immediately chips it right back at what has been a very, very busy keeper in the early going. And Jamison Calhoun, the freshman, this one's chipped. Nice job to get possession initially, but again, it's the midfield for the Patriots. They'll send it back and again win possession. Obar. Near side, Heller. Now they go back of the opposite side, take their looks there. It's Parks. And pressure comes again, sent forward. They have worn that right side out, and this time it's Schmidt going that way. Schmidt on a run, looking for the crosser. And it was denied. Nice job again there defensively. Is on the back end, headed out. And cleared at least for the time being, but immediately sent back in. Run to the near corner. Baseline crosser off the bar. Second attempt off the rebound is to no avail as they were offside. Flag was up. But another really good look. Something the Patriots have had many of in the opening few minutes. Chipped on now. Chance for the Bruins. Lost it momentarily. Now regains. Does Josie. Sent on. Looking to send it toward their own bench. Traffic possession fought for and won by Melissa Jones. She sends it forward. Merrill. Played back in and cleared right back out. It's been a really pressing attack so far for the Patriots. And Bruins would love to find that moment to create a counter and a run and test. The young goalkeeper, a freshman on the other side. A nice flick on and finish. Delaney Schmidt, the third goal of the half so far for the Patriots. Comes with just over 15 minutes gone. And Delaney Schmidt was a big part of this team's story, getting to the Sweet 16 a year ago, as she cashed in on the PK that would send them there. She led them with 10 goals in 2019 and 1 in 5 exhibitions so far in this fall, and she has her first one here at the NCCAA Championships, giving her team a 3-goal lead. And now they're putting the pressure on yet again. Crosser sent in. but it falls to the feet of the Bruins. Clears on, potentially a counter, but nice job played in and a foul. And Delaney Schmidt, not just a stellar soccer player in her prep days, she was all-state in basketball, volleyball, and softball in Nazarene Christian Academy, where she won 6. You can count them, 6 state titles. Right before making her arrival to the successful Dallas Baptist program, where she is fit right in. Bruins now looking for a turn of their own. Looked to set it wide, didn't get it wide enough. And the run on again to the attacking third. And this one chased wide, another goal kick coming. Across, dangerous pass there, nearly shipped back in. And now a turn, another fire, this one high of the bar. And a goal kick coming. Another golden opportunity as they have found time and space. Have the Patriots, one time it was Aoi trying for another shot. And the busy work of Jamison Calhoun, freshman keeper, continues. Played near side. Now played back, another turnover, and luckily for the Bruins, it got back to their keeper, but it sets up yet another corner. I believe it'll be Parks that'll take it yet again. It is. She has the hand up. She's ready. Ball sent in. And a nice play defensively. First to it were the Bruins. It was the captain that time, and Savannah Placey, who sent it right back out of the penalty area and cleared it, at least for the moment. Patriots looking to play it back in, though. Opportunity space on the cross. Misfired past her teammates. Well, they couldn't quite get it clear. Back to the top of the box. A temporary clear, but perhaps just for a moment. Run on again. Found the foot and the back of the net, but the flag is up. And we've seen her on the assist side of things. But Schmidt thought she might have had her second goal of the first match in this tournament. It's a 3-0 lead. There's nearly 20 minutes gone by. And a sub coming. Christina Tu, a senior from Winston-Salem, will check in for the first time. And she'll take the place of Grace Nelson. Midfielder for defender there. Midfielder out, defender in. Ironically, both hail from Winston-Salem. And that defense being tested yet again. Parks swings it wide. Chip in, and it got by him again. The flag was down, and it's 4-0. Gina Patterson sent the ball in. A sophomore from Fake, Texas started the run. And the finish, as you see the beautiful ball sent in by Patterson, and then the finish in a lot of space. And this Dallas Baptist offense doesn't look like it's missed a beat from a season ago. Bruins. They have put on a lot of pressure, and it was Delaney Schmidt who finished it. Now the counter on, running down the sideline, run out of room, but it will be a Bruin throw. A nice job that time. Tasha Merriam turning it and pushing the Bruins toward the attacking third. Throw comes on, trying to chip it in. It gets all the way back out to mid. Now sent back in again, and a nice job by the back line. And sent back out to mid. Pressure on, though, comes quick. This is the longest stint of possession the Bruins have had, and they've turned it over again. Parks send it in for a run for Aoi. She couldn't quite get there. Runs it down just short of the flag, and it goes out for a goal kick. It was a throw as Bruins were last to touch it. Back to work, the Patriots looking for another crosser. That initially popped in the air dangerously in the penalty area, finds the feet, and eventually taken by Calhoun. It got to the feet of Casey Parks, which is a dangerous place for it to be if you're the Bruins. The combination of Parks and Schmidt, not only lethal already here in this tournament, but it was a pretty good combination last year. As both of them found themselves all South Central region performers as the sub comes on for the Patriots. Alondra Olmos, senior out of Keendale, Texas, checks in. As Delaney Schmidt comes all smiles early. Her team up 4-0. She's cashed in 2 of them. Get an opportunity, and it squeaks by Calhoun. We'll see if they give the credit to almost there. As that'll cash it in 5 goals in the first 20-plus minutes. And it was almost who got to the end of it. Patriots. Last time they were in this tournament, we mentioned they made it to the final, and that was a heartbreaker. They would love to make amends for that and win this championship. Certainly off to a good start here in half one. Sent far side. Nicely done by the midfield of the Bruins this time, creating the turnover. They try to chip it to the attacking third. The press is on, and a freshman goalkeeper in her own right, and Haley Brown, handles it and looks to move it forward. Runs on, and the flag is up. Just mistimed it there a bit, did Patterson, and you could see it. Right there on your screen, she went a hair early, had plenty of speed to make the run she was looking for, but just mistimed it a bit. It was a good ball. Cinto. The next stoppage, there'll be more substitutions on the way for the Lady Bruins. Possession fought for, now 1. Patriots back to work. And the whistle, as this time Patterson was fouled. Placed down, wanting to go in a hurry. They do. Another run, another opportunity for the Patriots. Crosser. Ball still dangerously in the penalty area before being sent out. chance that high of the bar. And that'll bring those subs coming. Gray Miriam off. And off and running are the Patriots. As they cash in another one. Just under 20 minutes remain in a half, and I tell you what, there have been plenty of scoring chances. Another one there. Now a run here. A chance now for the Bruins. Deep run as Brown pressured the first time. It was a good run by Sierra Josie. Now the Patriots looking on the counter. Parks plays it ahead. Now the run, trying to sneak it into Patterson. That was denied. Turns far sideline. Battle right near the bench. Contact and a whistle. Howie the guilty party. Perhaps another chance now for the Bruins to cash in for the first time. As second consecutive year, as we mentioned at the top, the Lady Bruins have gotten into this tournament. And at the third year of the helm, it's been a pretty impressive doing from Kyle Neal. I'd love to try to find that first goal and bringing his teams here. It's just the second year. Plenty of time yet. Nearly a turnover by the freshman keeper Brown. But the Patriots keep possession and again look to press forward. Dancing with it around the midfield stripe. Chip back. And they'll slow it down, at least temporarily, as Howie sends the deep ball. And couldn't be settled. And now settled down by the back line. And now run, they go on the march again. Looking to set in. Bruins give chase. Set near the near post, and one side, one in the corner, one at the goal kick. The Bruins will win that one, as it will be the goal kick. As Heller Jr. made the run, and that's something we've seen. Some of the defensemen for DBU making the run, as they'll have more subs coming. The next whistle. Played near side. And again, stripped of possession, but a whistle. It'll go against the Bruins. And now, Merdawi, a chance to send it back into the attacking third for the Patriots yet again. Chipped forward, got to the feet, turned, fired, and the flag was up. Lots of room though that time. But just offside was Abigail Olmos. Played back in. Now goes far side. Long run. Chipped. Flicked on. And just wide. A nice heads-up play by Calhoun and letting it go and not trying to play it. 2 more subs on. For the Patriots, it'll be the first time we see Brittany Eggles as Melanie Castellan, the redshirt sophomore, also checks in. Giving a breather to Melissa Jones and Ashley Merrill, who have both been active in the mid. And active right away. Out of the foot. Nice piece of defending there to clear it for the Bruins. Now, can they get the counter on? Stripped of possession again. This time it's Aoi. Chipped in again. A nice sliding save. And off the rebound, flicked off the top bar. Relentless pressure now, sliding out, trying to get it herself was Calhoun, and it's sent high. And now it seems the Bruins shake it up. And she and her keeper both slid out, trying to prevent yet another shot. It looks like it's Savannah Placey who's trying to stretch it out a bit, but appears okay. And also worth noting Calhoun taking a stretch before they take this kick. Flicked on by Ramon. Here come the Patriots again. This time denied another flag for offsides. Nice job tactfully as we saw Placey just shake it up. Looked like she took a step forward right at the last moment to help create the offside. Possession battled for. Then won by the Patriots, and now it's Castellan. On the run, flicks into Peterson. Flip turned around. Peterson, the finish. No flag up this time. And it's 7-0. As the second seed, Dallas Baptist, has come roaring out of the gates. Patterson had been doing a lot of the dealing early on. This time on the finishing end. It was started by the run from Castellan and sent into the penalty area and finished off. That was the wrong type of football, but Dallas Baptist up a touchdown. As Ramon again gets ready for the goal kick. You posted this one of 2 games going on in the Division I tournament as we get things underway. Here from Kissimmee, Florida. We'll update you on the score between the 3-seed Campbellsville and the 5-seed Bob Jones at the intermission. Now then, chipped in again, still loose in the penalty area, and Calhoun jumps and smothers it. Castellan had it fall to her feet, but that was before Calhoun sprung on it to squelch another opportunity. Looking push and a foul. One of those newly inserted subs for the Bruins. Played forward, sent back. Dallas Baptist on the ball yet again. They'll look it back. The third touch now coming for Haley Brown, their freshman keeper. Flicked on. Another run. Castellan starts it. How he got to it, the crosser in, sent aside by Ramon. It'll be a deep throw in the attacking third yet again for the Patriots. Easy to see a scoreline and say, well, it's a tough day for the keeper, but she's also squelched several chances, has Calhoun, and you ask the staff of the Bruins, they like what they have in their freshman keeper. And talk about quality experience that she can take with her. Not only the rest of this tournament, but throughout playing a top quality team. And remember, you go back to a year ago, this was a team ranked nationally in Dallas Baptist. And the success they've had under Michelle Leonard, nearly second to none in her 12th season. She's compiled a 157, 68, and 17 record in that span. They won the Lone Star Conference regular season and tournament championships a season ago. I already mentioned the 8 times reaching the NCAA tournament, including a trip to the Elite 8 in 2015. Haven't played in this tournament, I spoke earlier, since 2013. They have been in the NCAA tournament every year since then. And that run in this tournament sparked a long run of success for the Patriots as they get set for yet another corner. Sent in high in front of the net. Got the flick on. Nice job, Calhoun. Sent it away as she got her opportunity. Then Allie Calhoun, though, sent it aside. But it'll be yet another corner. Make sure she sends it the way she likes it. Parks now. On playing forward, just delivered a good ball, but it was Calhoun who squelched the goal opportunity. This one played on. Front of the cage, Calhoun again gets a hand on it. And we'll go to the opposite corner. Tell you what. Parks getting her runs in, running corner to corner. It'll be the 3rd consecutive corner kick in the span of a minute and change. Trying to already add to a 7-0 lead. It has been an impressive effort from the onset for the Patriots. This one a little lower. Squibbed in front, still dangerously flirting in the penalty area. Calhoun couldn't quite get to that one. Comes out, cleared at least from the penalty area for a moment. Tracked down. Patterson dances, sends in, and denied. Another nice job defending, cutting off the passing lane that time. Now send middle, nicely done there defending. Look to forward on Hernandez. And now sent on the counter, a run here. Tracked down, sent back to Brown, but a well-timed run, perhaps a step late. Josie, known as CJ, but the opportunity there, and that is, at least in this match, where it looks like they have the chance to counter when they press forward, but now it is more room for the Patriots' far side. Bruins hustling back to defend, and she was tripped up. And maybe a bit shaken up there on the far side, as they will call for the athletic training staff. They'll stop the clock with 5:35 to go in the half. As they will attend on the far side, the injured Patriot is sitting up on her own power. It's almost like they're looking at his shoulder. See, nursing as she is walking off on her own power, though. That's certainly good to see. But holding that right shoulder collarbone area, and Olandra almost gets set to check in. As they will take time with the athletic training staff to check out Melanie Castellano, who is injured. And as Alondra almost checks in, it is the second of the almost twins. We saw Abigail earlier for the Patriots, as this one sent in dangerously in front again and finished off again. For the 8th time, they find the back of the net. It was crowded in front, but guess who? It's number 9 in red and white again. It's Casey Parks, who delivers. We mentioned the tandem that she and Delaney Schmidt were last year, picking up right where they left off. As Parks, who already had 3 assists, notches her first goal of this NCCAA tournament. A couple on hat trick alert. Owie, Patterson, and Schmidt, all with a pair each. One thing, you look at the impressive stat line, that was the one thing perhaps Schmidt lacked. Patterson making a run for it, and Calhoun beat her to the ball. Under 5 to go in the first 45 minutes. Now then, another chance. Making a run. Sent out Ramon. Possession kept and battled for. It's Ashley Perez on the far side. And Patterson and the captain, Placey, battle for it. Placey able to get it cleared just for a moment, and a firecracker fired from outside the penalty area, missed wide. So goal kick upcoming. This is game 1 of a full day of soccer. Ladies getting it kicked off. The matchup you see here in the 3 seed Campbellsville, along with the 5 seed in Bob Jones, as they have just hit the intermission. They're tied 1 apiece. Campbellsville will play Carolina tomorrow. Dallas Baptist will have Bob Jones. Both those a high noon kick. Later on today, 2:30, it'll be the men's as the top seed Bethel starts their tournament run against Dallas Christian. That comes your way at 2:30. On ball. Winding down the final 3 minutes, now making a run. Necklace. She's been on the ball several times. First touch from Ella McQuaid so far. And now the turnover. Bruins create one. Looking to make a run of their own, but quickly stepping in is Blythe Obar. Parks far side. Dances, and it's sent back out to mid. Control game being played now, and up 8-0, certainly the ability to do just that. Abigail almost. Challenge there, unable to get to it, sent back into the penalty area. And again cleared. This time, Josie, who's on the right end of one of the better runs the Bruins have had. On a counter, now it's Patterson searching for that hat trick, sends it in, and crosser denied. Parks was waiting on the other end and never got to her. Howie. Now to Black. That was too far for her. And a little over 90 seconds for an opportunity to make a run. Get one on the board for the Bruins. They try to do just that. Push forward, but immediately met by the back line. It's Blythe Obar. And cut it off, and now McQuaid on ball. To the feet of Patterson. She looks to turn on the Jets. Flipped in front, and the finish. Patterson, another assist, and that a beauty of a goal. Cross sent in, and on the receiving end was Ashley Perez, the sophomore midfielder from Mansfield, Texas. And she did not miss the opportunity. With 1:05 remaining in this opening half. It has been controlled start to finish from the number 2 seed on the ladies' side, and Dallas Baptist coming off a really, really good year a season ago, and misplayed here, and McQuaid slides in back to Parks. They have another run right before the intermission. It's Patterson. She'll take her chance and miss high. Looking for a first half hat trick. Was Patterson. Plenty of stats to break down. We will do that for you at the half. In about 20 seconds time. Possession battle for. Final seconds tick away. And we have reached the intermission. It has been all Dallas Baptist early and often as the offense has lived in the attacking third, and they tally 9 goals to the back of the net as they lead at 9-0 over the 7 seed Carolina University. Step aside, we'll break down the first half coming up momentarily. With highlights and much more remaining. That's all right around the corner. But it's Dallas Baptist off to a hot start in the NCCAA Championships, leading 9-0. Back for halftime analysis in a moment.
One-week mission trip changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. For the past 35 years, SCORE International has been mobilizing others to go and make disciples of all nations. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips that partner with a long-term sustainable ministry. We organize and lead trips that allow you to use your gifts and abilities for kingdom work. Contact us today to impact a life.
The NCCAA mission states, "We serve members by setting association standards, developing communications resources, providing regional and national competition, and partnering in outreach to our communities and the world." Bylaws, eligibility, statistics, and championships are all part of being an athletic association. Our services help propel intercollegiate athletics on and off campus. We intentionally place our student athletes and coaches in Christian service projects during championship events to answer the question, what would Christ do in these communities?
Our world's been rocked by fear and economic uncertainty, but Columbia International University is praying for you. We invite you to invest in yourself by enrolling in our #1 rated online programs. We promise you an affordable, high-quality education and a place of peace. Enroll today.
The NCCAA mission states, "We are committed to equipping student athletes and coaches to make a positive impact for Christ." Equipping student athletes and coaches involves the creation and distribution of tools and resources needed for a particular purpose. We promote outreach and ministry for the enhancement of athletic competition with a Christian perspective. One tool is Game Plan for Life, a character initiative to promote the biblical characteristics of love, integrity, faith, and excellence. Equipping student athletes with a game plan will remain with them throughout their entire lives.
Campus will help me to get a job, get my master's, to prepare myself for the world.
It offers students a tremendous amount of opportunity to get real-world experience.
We see Christian students, non-Christian students. We see people from every walk of life.
It's such a good place to be.
It kind of reminds me of home. Your teachers actually look out for you here. You feel invited as soon as you walk in.
You're not going to find any better place to help students achieve what they want.
The NCCAA mission states, "We are an association of Christ-centered collegiate institutions whose mission is to use athletic competition as an integral component of education, evangelism, and encouragement." The impact of the NCCAA has been felt for 50 years throughout the country and around the world. Encouraging mission trips is at the heart of this impact. We know short-term missions impacts everyone involved and changes the trajectory of lives. Sometimes it can affect the missionary as much or more than those being served. Our Sports Ministry Fund has supported more than 5,000 individuals via domestic and international missions. We exist not only to crown national champions, but to share the love of Christ wherever it is needed.
A one-week mission trip changed my life, and I think it could change yours too. For the past 35 years, SCORE International has been mobilizing others to go and make disciples of all nations. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips that partner with a long-term sustainable ministry. We organize and lead trips that allow you to use your gifts and abilities for kingdom work. Contact us today to impact a life.
And we welcome you back to Kissimmee, Florida, where after the first half, it's Dallas Baptist leading 9-0 as you take a look at the stats from our first half, and you pretty much see the story there. How about 24 shots from Dallas Baptist, and outshooting their opponent, nothing new, as they had more than 100 shots than their opponents in 2019, a season ago. 7 corner kicks that capitalized on a few of those, and a couple big saves from Calhoun, highlighting the stat sheet from Carolina University. As we get set for the second half, also worth noting as we go through some of the individual tallies for you, as the Patriots have 3 players on the verge of a hat trick. Delaney Schmidt, along with Patterson and Marilawi, all with 2 goals apiece. It'll be interesting to see if one of them, or perhaps more, can get to that coveted hat trick. As you look down the stat sheets a year ago, none of them had one, but perhaps this will provide the opportunity. As both teams take the field for the second half, Kyle Rush here alongside with you. Thrilled to be bringing you the NCCAA Soccer Championships, starting on Division 1 on the ladies' side. We'll flip over to the men's in the second game of a triple header here on Field 5 as the top seed Bethel and 9 seed Dallas Christian will square off at 2:30. Or thereabouts as we're underway here in half 2. Bruins on the first touch. Playing it great, trying to get to that attacking third. And the wind direction is sort of shifted toward that way, as if you're looking at the field from Bruins going right to left, it's blowing from the near right corner to the far left corner. But early on, it's Dallas Baptist again keeping possession and staying in the attacking third, where they spend much of half number 1. Turnaround, far side. It'll be the Carolina throw-in. It'll be Dubuck to put it on the ground. Now looking to turn, finding space. Looking on the counter. A good run here, far side. Couldn't quite run it down. But one of the better looking pieces from Carolina so far, as the Bruins get set to go back to work. Now the Patriots moving forward. Run down the midline. Cut off. Nicely done by Ramon. Sends it ahead. Looks for the ball in. A chance here perhaps. And a deflection on the through ball might have been just enough, but more enforcements coming, and here come the Bruins. Looking to send one in to the penalty area. It's Haley Brown who covers it up and will clean it up. Initially looked to throw, now takes her time. She will throw right into the middle of the pitch. Room for Eccles there. Looked for a through ball, it wasn't there, and chip back across. Midfield's battling for possession now. McKay wants to touch back, got it. Down the near side, she's off to the races, looks to send it through. Again there is Ramon. More sense of purpose, especially in the midfield for the Bruins so far. Here in half number 2, as that one stretched too far out of play. Still making the run there for Dallas Baptist, and will now take the throw. Send back. Some room now. McKay. Looks to turn, lost her footing, got it back, got the ball back. Now streaking with room is Perez. Looks for the through ball, finds it, on the other end of it. Calhoun misplayed it for a moment. Defenseman there to back it up and send it out wide. It'll be a deep throw in the attacking third for Dallas Baptist. Morgan Black, the freshman, will take it. Now cross sent in, headed out. Nice piece of defending. Again, it was Placey, the captain. Placey again gets a foot as they try to finally clear the first big push from the Patriots here in half number 2. Turn now, an opportunity perhaps on the counter. Angie Hernandez Victorino on the run and played a little too far. Haley Brown now has it at her feet. She looks for some help and finds it. Brief surge, though, from the Bruins on the counter. Now can one of these tabulate their first goal of this tournament? And their first goal in the NCCAA championships under the direction of their head coach, Kyle Neal, in his 3rd year. Dallas Baptist has adding on at the top of mind. As it nearly squeaked by Calhoun, but she was up to the task there. Another corner coming. It is the 8th. On the way. Check that. That is Zarias Ventura in goal now, not Calhoun. And the result similar. Another set piece, another goal for Dallas Baptist. It was chipped in and then over the head of Calhoun. And 5 minutes and change into half number 2. Dallas Baptist has made it double digits. 10-0. Bruins to put it back in play quickly. It was crowded up front, and I'm trying to get word on who was in there. There were several players in the vicinity. Obar was there, as was Perez for Dallas Baptist. Couldn't quite tell from our vantage point who finished it off. Obar and Perez were both trying to be on the end of that one. Couldn't get there. They give the goal to Ella McQuaid, the freshman, who tabulates her first collegiate goal. McQuaid now on the run again. Nearly had another good opportunity, but it was taken away by Hernandez Victorino. She turns the other way. She's been on the positive end of a couple strong runs for Carolina. McQuaid again gets the touch. Again flicks ahead. Perez on the ball with some room. Feeds it through. Another opportunity coming here. Cross denied. It'll be a corner forthcoming as Ramon sent it aside. As it will be Sheila Aguilar who will take the corner. Winding sort of 37 minutes. The corner from almost nearly found the back of the net. It does. And as it hopped over the head initially, And it looked like the first one there was Obar on the back end. The finish made good. It was Morgan Black who capitalized and put it in the back of the net. Well, check that. It was Ashley Merrill, another freshman, getting on the action. So it's a pair of freshmen with goals so far, and a half for Dallas Baptist. The NCCAA network is powered by SCORE International. SCORE specializes in short-term mission trips. Pair your passion with the opportunity to share the gospel both internationally and domestically by joining SCORE on a short-term mission trip. Visit scoreintl.org/NCCAA to find out more. 11-0 as we wind toward a half hour remaining in contest number 1 of the NCCAA championships. And a brief run, but the Lone Ranger out there and trying to create for Dallas Baptist, turned aside by the Patriot front. Now then played in, McCade, a chance here. On the end of a beautiful ball, looking to chip it in. Cross is good, and an even better stop by Ventura. Slides in front, her first save. Send far side. Battle, and now one. Far side run coming on for the Lady Bruins. A nice piece of work there by Grace Nelson. And eventually played out and chipped out of play. Now the defense being on high alert again. Chipped in near side. Looking for an opening. Dances right, trying to get it to the right foot. Does. And got a piece. Did Placey. Threat not gone, though. Chipped in, through ball, nobody home. And it'll be Perez who runs it down. Keeps the threat alive. Placey again, a good challenge here, got to the ball. Perez keeps it alive for the Patriots, now sent back out. And for the moment, cleared. Placey now takes it here, looks to go the other way. Trying to initiate the counter. Give and go far side, and she's cut off out of play. Dallas Baptist throw, forthcoming, as is some Sierra Josie getting set to check in. And she won't be the only Bruin at the next whistle, as Mary Jester also slide into the ball game. Plenty of room here. McCade dancing right down the midline, and now a whistle. And free kick coming deep into the attacking third. And a set piece opportunity again, where Dallas Baptist has been very, very good. Not only in this game, but we ran a year ago. We mentioned a couple times in that first half the successful campaign that they've been a part of. See if she goes over the wall. She does. Long run. Ventura was the first to it. Touched it, went out of play. It'll be a goal kick. Ventura got to it, but it was touched out. Subs coming as Josie and Jester check in for the Bruins. Approaching a half hour remaining. $11-0 Dallas Baptist, two notched by a pair of freshmen so far in this half as Ramon plays forward. Perez for Dallas Baptist, though, gets on the end of it and again wins possession for the Patriots. Play the possession game far side. Flick on and wide and into one of the drainage areas over there. There's a splashdown out of play, so to speak. Walking the fields this morning, all of them are in very good shape for this tournament here at Austin-Tindall Sports Complex. Proud hosts here on these NCCAA championships. As it goes out, it'll be again a Patriot throw as they battle so far. 2 goals on 3 shots here in the second half. Efficiency has been of the utmost. 9 goals on 24 shots in half number 1 for the Patriots. Chip back. Trying to manufacture a run from the back line now. Tries her hand and now finds help. Swings near side. Perez. A little tap dancing as she looks to create space. Beautiful footwork skills there. Now McCade. Perez trying to time a run. She wants it back instead. A long-range pass goes through the opposite side of the formation and all the way to the Bruins. And they initiate a counter from there. Ramon. Now a chance as it gets to Merriam. She looks to push forward. Trying to knock her off the ball, but then help comes. Hernandez Victorino got there. They push across mid, and then the Patriot defense takes over and takes control. Perez. Now chipped all the way back to the back line, where Heller sends forward. Ramon. She played up, wants it back, and they didn't get it to her. Instead, they go back and try to make sure they have possession. Ramon wanted the give and go off the turnover. Now she plays too far. And you see some of the frustration setting in. Alondra Ramon, she's been active in the box, thought she had an opportunity perhaps on a give and go, on the attacking end of things, and couldn't get the ball. Black looks to send in the cross, does. Victorino put to the test here, and it is just wide. As nearly the second goal and a half for Ashley Merrill. But Victorino got just enough. Sends it wide, corner coming. Again, taken by Alondra Omos, 5'1" senior. And before we do, a player shaken up for the Lady Bruins. And so athletic training staff will attend to her. Away from the action, almost wasn't noticed right away. And so athletic training staff attends to her. And keep in mind that this has been a team in Carolina University that it happens to all teams at some point that has been bit by the injury bug. And check this out. They've only got 4 players in the starting lineup that started in last year's 2019 tournament. That is it. They went 9-9-1 a season ago. Did the Lady Bruins, and a lot of turnover, including all-region 2019 performer and all-tournament team member in Ashley Mincy, who joined the staff as an assistant. So she's part of the program, but not on the pitch where you know she would love to be. Trying to help out her Lady Bruins. As they still tend to the injured Bruin. Good, she is sitting up. But you look at a lot of the pieces that have come together, and a lot of players and young players getting a lot of minutes that perhaps weren't expected to, as Angie Hernandez-Victorino is being helped off, the freshman from Winston-Salem, and she's one of those young pieces that, especially in the second half at times, she has looked awfully impressive. In the end of a couple really nice runs. Like players on both sides. A brief break in the action as we get set for the final 28 minutes that remain. It's at 11-0 in favor of Dallas Baptist, and Adelie Hernandez will check in. Sophomore from Mount Airy, North Carolina. So corner to come as attention turns back to the matter at hand. It's almost who will take it. Patriots line 4 on the far side of the penalty area. Now McCade comes near side. They go right in front of the net. A bouncing ball delivered and sent out by Ramon. Now right back looking to blow him off the ball. A newly inserted Hernandez unable to do it. Sent toward Victorino. And Ramon again is there to deny. And she has looked awfully impressive, Alondra Ramon, the freshman midfielder. And you mentioned young pieces coming together for the squad of Kyle Neal. That is certainly one of them. She has shined despite the tally on the scoreboard at the moment for the Lady Bruins. We're going to turn on the run on the opposite end. Kara Stroll is there. Played all the way back now. Gabrielle Huller, pressure on though. As the Bruins trying to create a chance here, and at the very least would give them some momentum going into their match tomorrow. Now the give and go. Flag was down. McCade's got an opportunity here. Running with space into the penalty area. Sets, fires across, and the delivery is high. A nice run by Ella McCade, who's already scored a goal here in this half, and delivered a great cross. And nearly on the end of an assist here in this half. There's not much Ventura would have been able to do had that one been on target. She played it well, just a really good ball, and not a lot of obstacles as far as deflection opportunities from the defense. Perez now plays on, space in the middle, closing down but now creating, tries to turn to the outside and chipped away. Nicely done, Nelson. Almost reorganizes. McCade chips in again and denied. All the way back out, Heller. She's the most back Patriot, and she was in midfield, and now the Bruins win the ball. Trying to win the ball, and Eccles does. Perez now trying to make the most of it. Through ball in. Dangerous opportunity here. And Ramon again averts danger for the Bruins, at least for the moment. Another deep throw coming. Played in. McCabe. Played Perez. Jones tries her chances and misses high right as she tried to squeak it by Ventura. Reminder, Central Christian College of the Bible is now offering the Master of Arts in Ministry Leadership at its Missouri and Kentucky campuses. This very affordable and distinctive program combines online career coaching and an on-campus course to enhance personal leadership skills and lead congregations towards health. Now's the time to advance your ministry. Find more at cccb.edu. As we wind under 25 minutes to play, and this the first of the contest here in this NCCAA championships. The other game, a thriller so far. 1-1 tie so far with 18 to go between Campbellsville, the 3 seed, and Bob Jones, the 5 seed. Now played back. Looking for some space. While the Bruins played on. Flicked forward. Opportunity perhaps coming. Couldn't quite clear. Again sent back in toward Perez, and on the proper end of that one is Ventura. Patriots again with possession. Chips forward. Nothing there, so Delamater takes her time. Played back. Now stripped of possession. A chance here, perhaps. Merriam on the run. McCade trying to clear. Can't do it. It'll be a deep throw. As the Bruins do push to the attacking third. It will be a throw for Ella McCabe. Throws in now Perez. Quickly turning it the other way. Through ball is on. Parks trying to get to the opposite end of it. Ramon sends it back and cleared, at least for the moment. And now it comes all the way back out to mid. Hernandez tried to flick on. Instead, found Delamater. The Patriots now. Perez swings far side. Almost is there. And it's knocked away from her and jarred loose. But for a throw and quickly sent forward. Almost another opportunity. Cross through, denied as it bangs off a couple defenders in the box. Defended well that time, and now a whistle. As Casey Parks took a tumble. I believe this is just outside of the penalty area where the foul's committed. It'll come just outside the box. Well, this set piece opportunity. Maritawi will start it. She tries to do it herself and does. Ventura got a hand on it. It wasn't enough, and it's an even dozen for the number 2 seed in Dallas Baptist. As Howie delivers the goods. As you take a look at set piece, got it around the wall, and the deflection from Ventura just couldn't get enough of it to push it wide, and it's 12-0. And make that the hat trick for Howie as well. Merritt Howie, a freshman. Not too bad for your first tournament game. Perez sends in. Ventura blocks aside. And perhaps that might be a candidate down the road for the score of the game. We shall see. That a nice one around the wall. And despite the really good effort from Ventura, not much else she could have done. Just couldn't quite get enough to push it wide. As we wind inside at 20 minutes remaining, sub coming for the Bruins. As Alondra Ramon will get a breather. She has worked and played extremely hard in this contest. She has been a bright spot, no doubt. She's played well for the Lady Bruins. Now played forward, looking for some space to operate. There is some for the Bruins. Trying to touch the through ball. Couldn't. Cut off McCabe. Quickly running the other way. Parks on the end of it. Dances Perez. She wants to turn, cross into the box toward almost, and set aside and toward the bench of Carolina University. McCabe to throw. Looks for and finds almost. Perez right back to her. Looking for the cross. On the ground this time, and ricochets off and through. Ventura got a hand on it on the cross, but she ricocheted it right into the back of the net. And it's 13-0 with 18:44 to go. Abigail Olmos, senior out of Kennedale, Texas. She rode a trend here in the second half. It was all freshman goal scorers for Dallas Baptist until that one from almost just a moment ago. From one side of the class spectrum to the other, freshman to senior. As they come back to reset. Perez now to Parks. She's got room to operate, looking for almost again. Perhaps a senior connection. Back to Perez. Looking for space, can't find any. Chips it back out now. Opportunity, Aldernick. Back into a charging, but misfiring Eccles, who misses high and wide. 13-0. So far the tally. And check in on that other matchup here in the ladies Division I tournament between Campbellsville and Bob Jones. It is Campbellsville who has slid out to a 2-1 advantage, as they have a little over 10 to play. Not quite the drama here. A couple hat trick watches though, as McCabe turns this one aside, and certainly impressive and worth the watch. Kyle Rush here with you. Glad you're hanging out with us in beautiful Kissimmee, Florida, as the sun has popped out and Temperature's supposed to reach the 80 mark by mid-afternoon. Not too bad for a September day. Unless you're in Florida, then it'd be a little chilly September day. And Carolina certainly appreciates the warmer temperatures, although this time of year can fluctuate all over the place, and Dallas Baptist no exception to that. Had some rain come through last night, but nothing of the sort scheduled for the rest of the week. And that good news, great weather and a great event here at the NCCAA Championships. A place Dallas Baptist hasn't been in a long time because of their participation in the NCAA tournament, where they have been regular attendees the past 8 years. A Sweet 16 appearance a year ago, and looking that caliber here. Perez trying to add on, looking to turn, and does cross through and sent out. We'll see if they award yet another corner here. They will. Been no shortage of them so far. As this one coming up will be number 13. As Parks gets set to take it. Her first one, a half two. Sailed away, trying to the far post, and flicked out of play. And goal kick coming. Trying to get it to the head that time. Veckley's unable to do it on the far side, and Ramon checks right back in. And she will take the place of Savannah Placey, who's been busy but has also turned in quite an effort for the Bruins. Like far side, Dallas Baptist looking for perhaps yet another opportunity. Chip back in. Perez the flick on. Ventura there. So Ventura been in here in the second half. She was looking to roll the ball, but for a while there was nowhere to get to it. Finally did find Rubio. Play back, chip back in. Another chance perhaps for Parks. She gets on the end of it. Slides to her right. Now to Perez, who flicks it well high and right. Out of play. Another goal kick coming from Carolina University. Wind towards 13 minutes remaining. As I'm wondering if Dallas Baptist could continue the successes they had in 2019 into 2020. A little bit of changeover, new keeper. So far, the answer through one game of this NCCAA championship, that answer would have to be a resounding yes. And make sure you stay tuned to the end of the game, as we will have the score of the game for you. That coming at the conclusion of play, when the final 90 minutes runs out. Is this one out of play? Perez throws it quickly back in. McCabe dances there, looks for room, doesn't have much. Sends it back out, and now Ollie keeping the ball in. Not bad as a freshman defenseman come in and get a hat trick. Her last one might be a candidate for that score of the game. We'll have to see. And it's a nice attempt off the rebound. It's still alive in there, as it was nicely played by Ventura. And then the rebound just sat on the carpet for a while. Off a quick strike from Olmos. Who triggers back in, McKay. Now that they wait for just a moment, does Aldernich before making her decision, and it slides wide. Another goal kick coming as we approach 10 to go. Now waiting and ready for play whistle. Gets it. Ramon puts the right foot to it. And right on her man. Nice pass here. Now trying to do something with it. Leah Jackson. Here they go on the run. Sierra Josie. They push forward. Trying to cash in with a goal of their own. Josie is hammered from behind. And I believe a foul is to be coming. And a PK at that. So, chance here for Carolina University to score their first goal here in the NCCAA tournament under Coach Neal. They will have that opportunity. And it sailed wide of frame. Unable to put it on frame. And as a result, Dallas Baptist has the shutout intact. Took it sort of quickly there. And now on the counter run, I went off sides there. As we wind under 10 to play. As they'll bring it back to where the flag was up for offsides. Chip back, now run on. Perez wants it far side. Ramon made sure that didn't happen. Looking for a counter of their own. Hesitates, lost the handle. And here come the Patriots the other way, and too far for Aldernich on the far side. It'll be a throw coming. But boy, really good opportunity is Sierra Josie. And the best run of the game, and got fouled in the box. Unable to finish on the PK, and able to test Haley Brown there. A freshman keeper in her own right. Now looking to send the through ball. Answered as Dubuk quick to debunk that chance. Now near side run, Perez. It's going to be too far for her. And it'll come back the other way, back to the Bruins. Battle for pop straight in the air. And out of play. It'll be a Dallas Baptist throw. Chance now. They tried to cross, but it was denied. A nice job running in defensively. As Delaney Schmidt back in, she too looking for a potential hat trick, but right now it's Perez. Fires to the top of the box, cleared at least for the moment. We'll send it back and around and look for a reset there. Quick side goes Aoi. She's got the hat trick so far, does Aoi. Played forward. Can anyone join her at that hat trick mark? That remains the question as we wind through the final 7. Ramon dancing with Abigail almost. Now got more crowded in there, and now problems. As Perez got loose, shipped back in, and that finds the back of the net. The 14th goal. And a little celebration with her teammates, and why not? Gabriel Heller, who much of the day has been the last one back now into the score sheet. And it's 14-0. As she finished it off. And had every reason to celebrate. Was played near side, just too far for Dubuque, for Carolina University. Both these teams back in action noon tomorrow. This is the final 6 minutes. Wind out looking to play in. Another opportunity high of the bar. Tell you what, Heller about got her another one. Just got underneath it, popped it over the bar. And a goal kick coming. As Ventura gets set to play it forward. Reminder, after this, we got more coming. We go to the men's side as the top seed Bethel takes on Dallas Christian. Set for a 2:30 kickoff time. I'll have it for you right here on the NCCAA network. Played forward. McKay chipped it right back in. Thwarting a potential Bruins run. Perez got tangled up. Nice defensive work that time by Hernandez Victorino. She was shaken up earlier. Back in. That's good to see. As that one was played out and perhaps nearly picked up too early. As they assumed it was out, but it hasn't been, and now that was where the run came from earlier with Sierra Josie, and she tried to get on the end of another one. She does win the throw. Under 5 to play. The Bruins will try to push on, and Dubuque will try to trigger it into the attacking third. Looking for a chance. Try to get that goal on the board. None to be had here, though. McCade wins possession. Played back now, looking to push it back forward. Long run looking to dance there, still on ball. Aldrich. Back to the far side. Now played forward, almost trying to get on the end of a run. Couldn't quite do it. Carolina back on possession. It's Hernandez Victorino trying to squirt through. Run is on now for the Bruins. Push from behind, still making her way down is Leah Jackson. And she ran out of room, but got a deep throw for her Bruins. Dubuque again goes to trigger. 3 minutes remain. put one in the back of the net and gain some momentum for their game tomorrow at high noon. Right now it's Dallas Baptist winning possession, and now looks for another late run of their own. They've looked awfully impressive here in the tournament opener, 14-0 with 2.5 remaining. A couple touchdowns on the board. Now they'll have another throw in the attacking third. Hesitates to almost. Now fires from deep range, and it's high, out of play. Another goal kick coming. It's been a combination of Zariz Ventura, who is the first player other than Jamison Calhoun to play in goal so far this season for the Bruins, as she has played every minute until the start of the second half here. A challenge from behind, no whistle. Now there is one. Is it in the box? I believe it is, and if so, it'd be a PK forthcoming and a chance to make it an even 15 with just over 9 seconds remaining. It is a PK. And we'll see who they get to take it. McCade fires, scores. It is Gabrielle Heller, her second goal here in the second half, and nice way to reward the defenseman. He's been on the last one back much of the first 50, 60 minutes of this ball game. Gets a chance and capitalizes. Her second goal of this half, and now she becomes one of 4 players with at least 2 of them in the contest. Now a late run perhaps in the wings. Now run Perez being pressured from behind, maintains control. Almost. Hesitates, final 60 seconds. Long run. Leah Jackson tried to get there, couldn't. Howie, who has the lone hat trick so far, on the ball, 45 seconds remain. As it's played forward. And final seconds ticking down on this one, 15-0. As Dallas Baptist making a strong case and flexing their muscle that they could be a force to reckon with throughout this tournament this week. Goal kick coming from Ramon. And flicked on. Patriots on control of the ball, which is fitting as they were much of the afternoon. Final horn sounds, and the final count 15-0 in favor of Dallas Baptist, as they pick up right where they left off a season ago. They'll start the tournament 1-0. Dallas Baptist will be back in action against Bob Jones, who lost a tough one to Campbellsville today, 2-1. Bob Jones looks to bounce back when they take on these Patriots tomorrow at noon. Carolina also back in action as they'll take on Campbellsville, who won that thriller, at high noon tomorrow. Time to check out our score of the game. Plenty to choose from as you take a look at one of the many strong finishes for Dallas Baptist as they tally 15 goals. We knew coming in their offense was something to be reckoned with. It was in this one as well. They outshot their opponents by 100 shots a season ago. And, well, they haven't missed a beat here in 2020. They're 1-0 to start the NCCAA championships. picking up a win over Carolina University here in this one. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kyle Rush. Plenty more soccer to come. That'll do it for us. I'm Kyle Rush saying so long from Austin-Tindall Sports Complex in Kissimmee, Florida, where once again your final score is 15-0 Dallas Baptist. To watch this entire game on demand as well as games from other NCCAA national championships, visit the nccaa.org/network or download the NCCAA Network app on your TV streaming device. Thanks for watching the NCCAA Network, and we'll talk to you soon.